Okay, hi everyone. Today we are looking at this question. Okay, now as you can see over here, it says that tank X and Y had a total of 48.8 liters of oil. So the first thing I want to do is to write down that X plus Y is equals to 48.8 liters. Okay, this is very important. Okay, so that is what I call my sentence number 1. Okay, you don't want to read everything because that will overwhelm to you. You understand what I'm saying? Alright, now, once I'm done with that, I can move on to the next one. It says that 8.2 liters of oil was poured from tank X to Y. So this is my sentence number 2. Now, from sentence number 2, I know that this is an internal transfer. Okay? Okay, this is an internal transfer. Now, if I were to read sentence number 3, right, again, I saw the keyword. The keyword says, had the same amount of oil. Very quickly, I should write down that this is what we call equal stage ending. And equal stage ending requires me to work backwards. Okay? Now, because I know this is equal stage ending, I'm going to draw a model, okay, of the same size, and I'm going to start reading from the back all the way to sentence number 1. Alright, so I'm going to go 3, 2, 1 instead of 1, 2, 3. Am I making sense here?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to draw, okay, X, this is X, which is X, tank X. Y, okay, I'm going to show that X is this much, Y is this much. Okay? Now, if I'm going to go from 3 to 1, so I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, so I'm going to look at 2 first. 2 says 8.2 liters of oil was poured from tank X to Y. Now, what does it mean? It means that I take out from X, I put into Y. That is what they're trying to say. Let me just say this again. What is the question trying to tell us? The question is trying to tell us, I'm going to write it over here, okay? I took out from X, so I minus from X. Can you all see this? And then I plus to Y. Make sense? This is from X, this is from Y. Okay? I took out from X so that I can put into Y. Now, how are you supposed to do this? Teacher Joseph, you told me that equal stage ending, work backwards, means I need to do the opposite. So since I took out from X, I'm going to add back to X. Because I am doing the opposite. So I'm going to add back to X. Can y'all see how I've added back to X? So I'm done with this, I put a tick first. Make sense? If I were to add into Y, I'm going to take it away from Y. So I'm going to put this, and I'm going to also cancel out. And then after cancelling out, I have to do mirror image. That means this is also 8.2 liters. Now, remember, equal stage ending, work backwards. So I'm done with 3, I'm done with number 2. I'm going to go to sentence number 1. Sentence number 1 says what? Tank X and Y had a total of how much? 48.8. So this whole thing is 48.8 liters. Now, when you look at this, right, you realize that you can actually find out what is this and this, because these two are the same, correct? If these two are the same, what we can do actually is to call this 1 unit and 1 unit. So what can I do? I can simply just do 48.8 liters, okay, 48.8 liters, or in fact I can say 2 units is actually equals to 48.8 liters minus away 8.2 liters minus away 8.2 liters. Punch your calculator, you will get to this answer of 32.4 liters. Find Mr. Greenman, 1 unit. What is 1 unit? 1 unit is 32.4 divided by 2. So we will get to our answer of 16.2 liters. Now, Mr. Greenman is out. You can start reading A. Alright? In A, it says how much in tank Y at first. How much oil in tank Y at first? Now, look at tank Y. What is Y? Y is actually just simply, very simple, right? Y at first is really just 16.2 liters. Am I making sense here? Now, once I'm done with this, I need to do the second part, right? Now, in B, it says that the remaining oil in tank X was poured equally into 6 identical. Now, can you tell me what is the remaining oil in tank X? Where is it? The remaining oil in tank X is actually from where to where? When they say remaining oil in tank X, meaning to say without this. Did you realize that? Because this was actually already what happened. Can you see in sentence number 2? Poured into wine. Do you agree so far? What is the remaining? The remaining is actually over here. This is the remaining. Make sense? So if this is the remaining, what am I going to do? Alright, what am I going to do? I'm going to just simply do, I'm just going to do 1 unit plus 8.2 liters. What is 1 unit? My 1 unit is 16.2 liters, right? So 16.2 liters plus 8.2 liters, how much is that? Let's punch our calculator. 16.2 plus 8.2 liters, that gives me 24.4 liters. What happens to this 24.4 liters?
Divide.
It is poured equally. Keyword here is the word equally. By now you should know, right? Whenever it is equally, I have to divide by
6.
Yeah, okay, of course, because they say equally into how many tanks? In fact, containers. Yeah, so we do 24.4 liters divided by 6. What is your answer? 4.1 liters. Okay, so therefore this is your answer for B. Okay, so I hope you understood this question. Okay, remember whenever it's equal stage ending, you have to do it this way, okay?